Hey there, thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thanks for checking me out. So, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of interesting subjects. One is these drones. Everybody's talking about the drones. They're droning on about the drones, but here I have the straight scoop. I am a quote-unquote civilian. I do not have any affiliation to any government program. Just want to announce at the beginning. So I'm allowed to talk about this because I don't have any NADAs signed, and I'm a civilian, and I could just put two and two together. So I think it's kind of important to put this out there. But this channel doesn't have a lot of views, so I'm not really worried this will go viral at all. But anyway, I'm shadow banned all the time. Those drones are U.S. military, and we have, since the early 2000s, we have tens of thousands of them. They're out there detecting for nuclear radiation in the atmosphere, and so what they're doing is they're from Ukraine. They had some leftover weapons, and not sure, but one of them is shipped over here. According to the rumor mill, there was one guy that actually put his hands on one and said, yeah, this is one. And that's the one that is missing and was on its way to the U.S. Now, this could all be false flag. This could all be, who knows? It could be somebody trying to attack the U.S. now, maybe even Russia, because we gave Ukraine long-range weapons. Now this is payback. Let's let them know that we have a nuclear weapon in the United States. Unfortunately, it could be true, and we don't know who the perpetrators are. It could also be that the U.S. government's now being held at ransom, and they are not releasing the information that these drones are out there because they don't want to tip off these terrorists that they're drones. They'll just pretend like maybe they're UAPs. So there's a lot of things going on about it, but I thought you guys should know a little bit about what I put, again, two and two together. That'll be coming out, I'm sure, down the road, that these are ours, but so don't shoot at them. Anyway, that's your taxpayer dollars up there in the skies looking for, which is good, look for these things, but bad that the open borders are so open that somehow the nuclear weapon got over here. Also, people are putting the hypotheticals together, like maybe that's going to be set one off around Christmas to declare a state of emergency so Trump doesn't get in office and all this other stuff. I can't conjecture about that, but I just did. But that's kind of crazy. Let's all pray that didn't get over here in the first place, that's not here. And the reason they're going to Jersey is because it's a port. I guess they had some kind of intel that the warhead was being through a port in New Jersey. That's how it entered the U.S. But theoretically, it could be anywhere now. My guess is if they're going to hit the densely populated area, they're going to go straight for Manhattan. So what my advice would be to leave Manhattan and stay out there till next year. Stay out of densely populated areas. But again, don't want to cause panic. And I think most of us are adult, so we're not going to go into panic. And unfortunately, I'm your co-pilot here on this voice of reason throughout the universe. So I did attend a totally different subject. I attended a party on the weekend. I don't go to a lot of parties. I went to a party, and mingling, and I went over some people, and one lady I approached with her daughters. I guess she got a little nervous. There's a stranger coming over. I just like to introduce myself and say hi to everybody. And her eyes turned to slits pretty quickly. I saw that they were really slits. Now, sometimes I talked about reptilians and slit eyes, and sometimes I'm thinking maybe it's just my own mind, or maybe it's just a trick of the lighting. But I saw them this time for sure, and like I've seen them before. And they stay there for a minute and then they're gone. But what I think and what I got the feeling, I had a feeling of hate coming off her, like radiating hate. And I was like, wow, I could just feel that hate and evil, and it's just what I was thinking is that, the devil is a dragon, and he has slits for eyes, and then they're channeling basically the devil, this person, because they've been hurt before, and they let the devil come into them for the power to repel evil. They become evil. So I think that that's what goes on with these people. So I'm not sure if they're really reptilians, or what I'm thinking is basically it's just people channeling the devil and demons. And they felt like I approached, said, oh, there's somebody coming, let me get the devil involved here to protect me. And I could see it right away. I'm not sure if other people can see what I see. I think you see unconsciously, you see people's eyes turn into slits. Interestingly enough, I went around the party and I started talking to other people, but that was it. They went away, and the lady kind of calmed down and she walked away because she couldn't stand being near me. And I'm not, what am I going to do? Grab her? Do an exorcism right there? Start yelling at the party, hey, you have a demon be gone. I mean, that crossed my mind slightly, but what are you going to do? Anyway, I went out and talked to another guy that was at the party. We were talking for a little bit. I got bored, so I started talking about black holes and things like that. And he asked me, he goes, are you God? Which I thought was kind of funny, because he was like, less than 1% of the population understand Einstein's theory of relativity and all these things. That, we got a little bit of a deep conversation. He was a banker, and all these bankers are, if you're very, he said I have a high intelligence. So I started talking about, I guess he's heard I was saying some things and he thought I was smart, and he couldn't understand how come I knew all these different ideas and things. But it was just kind of funny. So it was an interesting party, to say the least. One person was asking me if I'm God, and the other person is showing me that they're channeling the devil. But I just thought I'd mention that, and about these drones, not to worry about them right now. But if you, for the holidays, have some vacation time and you want to go away out of an urban area, I think it might not be a bad idea. That would be prudent. And stock up, do your prepper stuff. And, the government is hiding this because it's compartmentalized. I don't think they're flipping out and they don't know what to do. And that's how it works and breaks down. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share. Have a great day. Bye-bye.